Meteorologist Caleb Seaver here with the WKRG First Alert Storm Team. Taking a look outside right now on our GMC Skycam here at Point Clear. You can see that last bit of evening sun still peeking through there. This is an intense tornado. This is not the kind of tornado we get where it's just going to knock a few limbs off. This is the kind of tornado that's going to damage a roof. It's going to damage a house. Time that out for you here with our predictor, where you can see we'll have some rain moving into our inland communities as early as 10, 11 o'clock, and maybe even a little before then. How much ice are we talking? Well, this is a look at one of our forecast models about how much ice we could see. The Jags wanted this year. The two teams will look to next year when South Alabama and Troy meet back here in Mobile. Caleb Seaver, Jag TV. Two other brush fires were reported in the county on Sunday, and nearby Polk County reported more than 30 brush fires throughout the day on Sunday. See, our area of rotation is located just to the south of Centerville, just to the south of Mississippi Highway 48, and it will be a little cooler in Fort Walton Beach, where you'll be down at 59 degrees by the time we get to 10 p.m. with that patchy fog in spots. And middle 40s, but we'll start to warm up as you head out the doors. You see temperatures in the middle 40s, 7, 8 a.m., warming up to around 60. Rotation is located just near the town of New Roads, and that storm is moving off into the north and east. This will be moving in the general direction of Powell, Louisiana, and it's crossing from Point Coupe Parish into West Feliciana Parish. Taking a look at our debris tracker, we can see there is this blue circle right here. You can see it moving from west to east right here. That shows us that this tornado is on the ground doing damage. Good evening, meteorologist Caleb Seaver here in the WKRG First Alert Storm Team, where we're starting things off with a live look outside at Fort Walton Beach. Beautiful evening here, sun starting to set. There's a little traffic on US 98, nothing to worry about weather-wise outside in Fort Walton Beach right now. And as we take a look at downtown Mobile, looking great there too. You can see some revelers lining up for this evening's parades and even a stand set up, and we're feeling pretty good if you're headed out to any parades in downtown Mobile right now. We're a little cooler than we expected to be today, with a temperature right now of 56 degrees, but winds are calm and not feeling too bad. Could be feeling a lot worse this time of year. As we look across the area, you see a big spread in those temperatures. We talked about how it was a little cooler than we expected. As you look, it is what we expected over the Florida Panhandle and parts of interior eastern Alabama. See Evergreen at 69, Bruton 69, Pensacola you're at 64, but areas to the west, you're only in the upper 50s right now. Citronelle 58, Dauphin Island 59, Lucedale 58, and that's because of some cloud cover we saw. So take a look at the visible satellite. You can see the light beginning to fade. You can see those clouds in place over parts of South Mississippi and Southwest Alabama. Those clouds help keep things a little cooler, but they are expected to clear out overnight, and we'll see a pretty calm night with seasonable temperatures. Mobile 50 degrees, Grand Bay 50, Florida Panhandles you'll be in the upper 40s and lower 50s as well. And as we go throughout tomorrow, we expect a very nice day again, a little warmer than we expect to be this time of year, but a pretty seasonably warm day. Mobile 72, Pensacola 68, which is right about where we normally are, but again, great weather if you're headed out downtown for some Fat Tuesday parades tomorrow. Things begin rolling at 10:30 a.m. with the Order of Athena. We'll see temperatures around 60 degrees at that time. We'll expect to see things maybe a little warmer than this forecast is showing throughout all of the day tomorrow in Mobile. So if you want to get out and enjoy some Fat Tuesday festivities, things are looking great. And same story over in Baldwin County as well. Gulf Shores Mardi Gras Association, Orange Beach Mardi Gras Parade. Temperatures in the middle 60s, mostly sunny skies. Weather couldn't be much better this time of year. And we talk about the good weather tomorrow, but look how warm it gets by midweek. Big warm up on the way, 72 on Tuesday, but look at the time we get into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're nearly 80 degrees. That's 15 degrees above where we are normally this time of year, and that's a big warm up compared to what we expect this time of year. And if you're headed out Wednesday evening, play a little pickleball, 66 degrees, 6 p.m., cooling down to 64 on Wednesday evening. So some great weather expected midweek. The next big thing we're watching, that comes in Saturday into Sundays. You can see a cold front here stretching just west of our area, 7 a.m. on Saturday. That'll begin to push throughout the day on Saturday, and that will bring some chances for some showers and some thunderstorms, but nothing too widespread, nothing too meaningful. As we take a look here, you can see that cooler air being ushered in behind it as well. And keep an eye on some of these storms Saturday, as some of them could be on the stronger side. Nothing too widespread, nothing too severe, but again, something you might want to keep checking back for updates on, especially if you have something planned outside this weekend. The bigger story will be the cool down. As we take a look at your 7-day forecast, you'll really see that cool down by the time we get to Sunday and Monday of next week. As you look at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're nearly 80 degrees, but by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, we'll see high temperatures fall back into the 60s, lows back down around 40 degrees. Rain chances stay pretty low, but at least some risk of showers and thunderstorms Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Outside of that, weather looking great. The annual Battle for the Belt football game between South Alabama and Troy was played over this past weekend. And despite this only being the 14th time these two schools have met, this new rivalry is already full of pageantry, tradition, and even a bit of friendly hatred between the two schools.
Here on Troy University's campus during Rival Week is insane. Every S is marked out with tape, and a lot of hate South stuff is everywhere around campus.
The two Alabama schools are only separated by 148 miles, which has helped them quickly become rivals despite their first meeting only taking place in 2012, the year South Alabama started their football program. The two schools have continued to play each other yearly, and in order to commemorate this, the schools created a trophy in 2015, a golden wrestling belt that's presented to the winning team each year. The belt isn't the only tradition, though, as students will design and wear t-shirts mocking the other school. You'll see internet memes posted by the school's official accounts following the game, and the newest tradition, where students will go all around their campus to signs, crossing out every S or T with tape. And then you have the game itself, where fans pack the stands for what's typically the biggest crowd all year for both teams, creating quite an environment for fans and players.
I didn't like the result 2 years ago, but I love the atmosphere. I think it's a really good atmosphere at their stadium and a lot of crowd. And it's always fun to play in these rivalry games. Especially fun to be able to play them on the road.
And while it didn't go the way the Jags wanted this year, the two teams will look to next year when South Alabama and Troy meet back here in Mobile. Caleb Seaver, JAG TV.